Hello, hello. Hopefully going live. Now set up. Sound will go off when VBA is in the top window. That's just how it works. Everything's good. Everything seems to be okay. Let's that. Alright, let's tweet. Tweeted, just gonna announce in the Discord. Alright, excellent. Yeah, and I wrote, it's Fiesta time, baby. I've already done 2 runs. This is my 3rd. I'm in, we're set up in the new place now. Moved apartments at the weekend, so hopefully everything's okay. Let me know if anything's a bit wonky, and I will fix it. Hopefully. If there's any noise in the background, there's some construction outside. But it's not been too loud, so hopefully it will come through. Alright, so yeah, Fiesta. This is a pure chaos run. I've already rolled my jobs, because I tend to do that. And I got, I am enjoying the new place. Yes, it's very big. We like it very much. We're gonna like living here, I think. But, as I was saying, the team I rolled was Monk, Ninja, Dancer, Dragoon. Which is, it's a team. It's got no ways to deal with Omega and Shinryu, so I'm gonna have to do them both legit. That'll be fun. Yeah. Breakfast with the girls. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this run, even though it is gonna be a bit of a hell run with this team. My last 2 runs were a bit too easy. I'll actually just show off what they were now, if I load up the game. So, my first run was Summoner Time Mage Dragoon Thief. I had a Thief start, which I'd never had before. I've had a lot of different starts, I've never had a Thief. That was the 2nd time in my whole Fiesta experience that I've had a Thief in a run. Out of 26 runs. So the 27th run had my 2nd Thief. And then last run was, incredibly busted, because I had Black Mage, Red Mage, Oracle, and Bard. So basically, my last run was so good, this run kinda had to be a bit of a kick in the teeth. Yes, everyone in this run will have amazing legs. So, I figure, why not? I've never beaten Shinryu legit. In 26 Triple Crowns of this game... 27 now? 28? Shit, how many runs have I done now? 28 with the 2 this year, actually. I have never beaten Shinryu without Berserk. So I thought, you know, I had never beaten Omega legit before the Fiesta. Why not go for it? So let's start a new game. I'm gonna be using fast forward, so there's gonna be basically no story in this. I'm just gonna... Hold on, if the sound is too loud with fast forward on, let me know, I'll turn it down. Yeah, I'm gonna rip through the starting bit. The king is like, the wind shrine, there's something wrong at the wind shrine. He goes off to investigate. Random boat, random old man. Surely unimportant. And the crystal breaks. Then there's this random idiot here. On his chocobo. Alright. So I do have, at least I hope I do have, yes. Okay, good. I have the Fiesta mod enabled. So I get all jobs available at all times. So a monk start is pretty standard though, because it's a wind crystal job. So let's just go ahead and have a monk already. It feels optimal. Ooh, I should go in and config as well. Battle speed 5, battle message 1. Remember, all dash on. Ooh, window color. Okay, what do I want for this one? Let's have a look. I could go eye searing, which is... Go with a nice green. I could go with a not so nice green. Now I don't want to blind everyone. Can you get a lemon lime? Potentially, yes. Like here. I could definitely get something. Ooh, I like that one actually. Yeah, let's go with this color. Very green. Okay, I think that's everything. Yep. So there is no downside to putting battle speed to slow because it only affects enemy speed. Do not set it to fast, or enemies will attack you very quickly. So it's just... Oh yeah, these are 2 runs from previous years, by the way. I think it was from last year even. Go ahead and save over. Okay, very green, I like it. Alright, we've got nowhere else to go apart from this meteorite. The auto dash on, so we're definitely going fast. Alright, let's punch some goblins. So, you'll notice even though I've got... Yes, that's what battle speed does. Battle speed controls your enemy attack speed. It has no effect on your ATB gauge whatsoever. Alright, punching gobos. Goodbye. You'll notice I will get no ability points from this fight. Even though I have Monk. The first goblins, this set, and the second set don't give out any ability points. Alright, now I get to name this idiot, and I do have a naming scheme. You might be able to guess it. If you saw my second run... let me make sure, yeah, those work. Excellent. Yes, the first couple hours of this run in Fight for him. Let me make sure I spell this correctly. I hope that's spelled right. Yeah, there it is. Punch and kicks, all good. Alright, time to skip. Yeah, you're not supposed to have any classes yet. You don't get your first class for a while, but you'll see in the cave, the enemies in there give ability points. And that's because you can come back to the cave and fight them. But yeah, these first goblins are different to the goblins you find on the map. They don't give out any ability points. Alright, let's smoosh my face into here, grab this phoenix down. Oh, that'd be awesome, Manic. That green kind of blends into the green there. It's pretty good. Alright. So yeah, these goblins here also don't give out any ability points. Loco's like, go help those idiots. Because they're idiots. Qua. You know, a monk start in the cave will actually be fine, because I've done starts of this game where I've had like black mages and white mages in this cave and they have no weapons, so they have to just sort of ineffectually punch. And it's pretty funny. I have not tried the career randomizer hack. I really should at some point. I didn't want to do it when it came out because it was, like, when I heard about it, because it was so close to Fiesta season. And I do so many runs in the Fiesta, I didn't want to, like, burn myself out on FF5 before Fiesta came along. So we'll see if a few months after the Fiesta I'll try it out then. Punching is, yeah, punching but worse, because you don't have the level scaling effect. Help these guys. Get 2 more party members, who I make it monks immediately. You guys all want to be monks, right? Civil Twilight, thank you for the resub. Honestly, I'm kind of used to seeing Gallo's monk sprite, because whenever I play this game legit, that's what I have him as at the start. Punch Party. Yeah, I always have Galuf as a monk, or I did when I played this game casually, before the Fiesta was a thing. Because I'd have Bart as like my proper physical attack class, like Knight and Mystic Knight and all that sort of thing. Galuf was my random physical class user, so things like Monk and Thief and weird ones. And like Lena was my magic user, Black White Summon, and then Faris was my weird magic user, like Geo and stuff. I should probably try out, Kick in these fights. Well, yeah, apparently Galuf as a monk is just like the thing people start as. I don't know. I just always see Bart's as a knight. So someone has to go monk, right? Throat kick. You see me hesitate, it's because I am, I see. Punching better. Punch better. He does start the game punching, it's just meant to be. Oops. I have it on remember now. But yeah, I have it set to use the stick instead of the D-pad, but sometimes I forget and go to the D-pad. I always love making Faris, Blue Mage, Geomancer, Bard. Yeah, so I always put Faris as the strange classes. Red Mage was another one I did for her. Kinda keep forgetting I have it on, Remember. I shouldn't, because I always have it on Remember, but... Punch everything real fast! Woo! Yeah, the first half of this game, if you get something like, Monk or Knight, is just gonna be hit the A button and everything dies. My brain is set to forget, it's true. Alright, scene of a boat coming in. Oh yes, the wind crystal broke, so the wind is all dying. There's nothing we could do in this cave at the minute. Switch over there, but there's no point, because they're guarding all the doors. Yeah, 1 whole hour of auto-battling. This whole run is pretty much going to be auto-battling, honestly, considering my team over on the right. Alright, trying to steal a boat. She's a princess. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Faris is like, why do I have the same pendant as a princess? I don't know, Faris. Dragon! Woo! Alright, so this nerd is gonna come in and tell me, do you want me to take you to the Wind Shrine? And no. Well, admittedly, I don't know if I have much to buy in this town having monks. Oh, I do have Faris now. So you can see I've gotten 6 from fighting in the cave. It's a tiny amount of ability points. Oops, no, monk's up here. Like getting the job before the wind shrine, but I'll take any ability points I can get. Grog. So the good thing is I don't have to buy any magic in this run. Which is another reason why I like finding out all my jobs in advance, so I know if I need to buy magic. I don't like backtracking. It's a pain in the butt. No, out the way, there we go. I also don't need to piano flex, but I might do it just for stream. No? That's true. If the air wind dies, I mean this world isn't a sphere anyway. It's one of those donuts because you can fly around it. I don't know how that affects the wind. All right, let's go to the adventurer's place. Yeah, always flex. Yes, Taurus. There you go. I'm totally new to this thing. I haven't done 28 Fiesta runs in 4 years. Nuh-uh. True, there is magic in this game, and there is specifically wind magic. Wouldn't wind magic not work if the wind dies? Are you generating your own wind? Let me out. I think I can't buy any weapons for these guys because they're punch boys. Come on. Yeah, so starting out with a class that can only use knives, and doing it before the wind shrine is risky because you can't buy knives in this town. Okay, leather caps. I will buy those. If everyone just cast, like, Eroga around the world, would that, like, replace the crystal? Shit, did I not get the leather cap in the cave? I didn't, did I? Whoops! Oh no, I gave it to Faris, that's what I did. Okay, I didn't forget it, I gave it to Faris, that's why I barked. I was like, I'm sure I have 3. It's true, there aren't enough people in the world to cast Eroga. Alright, to get to Piano Flex, I'm gonna have to dance. Oh, you get thrown in the Fire Castle jail for just, like, existing. You don't need to do anything. Oh well, bye. Bartz is so good at piano. Hi, Faris. Let's go check up on Faris. You don't need to do this scene at all. There are lots of optional scenes in this game like this that are completely missable. And just, you know, they don't really do anything, they're just like flavor, which is kind of fun. I kind of like that. Oh, these guys are idiots. I kind of miss the PSX, Faris talks like a pirate. PSX was the way I played this game initially, and I love this game so much. I still love this game so much. I am doing Fiesta. I do much of Fiesta every year. Awkward. Alright, in the end, don't need to buy magic. God, I could buy potions, I think, maybe in the end. That might be worth doing. The inns tend to hold the item shops. I might hold off, I'm gonna get some free ones. Very soon, alright. Out of the town, bought some caps for my squad. Punch squad is about to roll out. I don't like to fast forward on the boat because I always end up accidentally landing. And then having to get back on the boat. Alright, some nerves in a room. They're just like staying down here. They came here, but they're like, we're not gonna go up and actually rescue the king. That would be silly. Alright, up we go. Hello? Yeah, go then. So, yeah, time to get my first job. So, Monk's damage is based off their level. Ooh, back attack. Monks have counter. Not gonna do as much damage, but yeah, Monk's damage is based on level. So the higher level you are, the more damage you do. Save point. We can use the save points and save states. That's why I didn't buy a 4th leather cap, because you get a free one in here. Yeah. I equip the leather shoes. Yeah, both of them. Alright, hit snake. Yes, monk scales very poorly because of levels. At the start of the game, the level multiplier is much better than your weapons. By the end of the game, it very much is not. Your monk is doing really bad damage at the end of the game. Just because you don't level up all that much in this game. Like I'm usually in the 30s at the end of this game, and that's with a decent amount of grinding and not really running away from anything. Alright, this guy, is pretty easy. You just hit him to death. I mean, he is the first boss of the game. He also does give ability points, even though you're not supposed to have a job, before you fight him, so... Yeah, Kaiser Knuckle kind of brings Monk's damage up to the level of everyone else's, but it uses up an accessory slot. The best thing about Monk really is its HP total. It is very chufty. Kaiser Knuckles is definitely a troll. I am using, it's called the Fiesta mod. It unlocks all jobs at the start of the game, and does something else at the very end of the game. I always play, the Fiesta with it now, because I play a lot of Pure Chaos. And it lets me have jobs I'm not supposed to have early, which is both good and bad. Getting everyone's crystals? Everyone has an element. So Bart's is wind. Alright, so Dad's gonna show up. Ghost of Dad is here. And we get some jobs. We get our first job. Hooray. So yes, I have all jobs available. I've considered using the Fiesta mod to just have my job, like all 4 jobs at the start, but I kind of like just having the jobs, like I've had things like Bard early and stuff like that. I agree that playing it with a hack, with Chaos, is just more fun. I have done Freelancer to Earth before, and it is not, it's just, you've done it once, it's fine. Freelancers are busted, but it's just not very interesting. Alright, back to town. It's easy because freelancers can break rods, they can have the best equipment in the game on. It is just very boring, and it's also just such a... For me personally, it feels like such a waste of ability points. Like, every ability point you get up until the Earth Crystal is basically gone. It's done. It's, and I don't like that. Me, I'm like, I have to have the ability points. Yeah, Whips for Paralyze is nice. So Zog isn't, he's like lost the canal key, blah blah blah. A bit of backstory about Bart's. But yeah, if you've done it once, it's just not interesting. I really like the Fiesta mod for... I've had things like Samurai starts, and you are so not supposed to have Guild Toss at the start of the game. Because the bosses have like no defense, so Guild Toss just kills them. It's really funny. And then I've had Bard starts, and Bard starts are worse than Thief starts, because thieves can steal things. Bards don't have any songs, and they just have, knives. The early Guild Toss just kills every single boss. It's really funny. Because the formula is based on, like, defense of the boss. And yeah, when you've played enough Fiesta runs, it's definitely the weird stuff that's most interesting. Doing yet another freelancer until a certain point isn't interesting. It's what I'm doing now, because I have also done a monk until, I think the Fire Crystal. And it is not, it's not great. It's not great. And save. How's everyone doing? Level 4. I'm a little bit lower level than I'd normally be, but that should be fine. Monk is... The thing about Monk is I don't actually like Monk starts. People are like, oh, Monk starts is like easy. No. I much prefer Knight starts, because we're gonna see why Monk starts kinda get into trouble. And it's going to get... It's not so bad here, but there are some bosses where monks just sort of end up being a big pain in the ass. Yeah, I really love Loon doing, best fast. You have to do stuff to make it interesting for yourself. Even though, like, new job combinations are inherently interesting. That's why I stuck with this team. I already had Dragoon, so I debated swapping out Dragoon for something that would let me have a much easier time of it. But I've also never done a run that was pure physical before, and I've also never had a run where I haven't had a weight cheese Shinryu before. So I'm like, okay, this run could be painful, but I'm also willing to give it a go. Let's do it. Let's punch Shinryu in the face. Alright. Time to fight Car Boss. Yeah, I'm trying my best to never break the Triple Crown streak. I have done 28 of them, so... Alright, Carl Boss. Hold on, maybe I should have bought more potions. Thinking about it, I really should have bought more potions in the town. We'll see if that ends up being a pain in the ass or not. I mean, I'm not gonna spend my money on anything else. I really should have. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Carlbos or Carlabos is more annoying than hard. He's weak to thunder, so black mages just kind of destroy him. He does paralysis, a little bit of damage. Ah, Monk, Mystic, Beast. I like Mystic and Beast. I hate Monk, but I like Mystic and Beast, so... I'm really trying to beat him without using all my potions. Gonna need those later. This is his attack that's annoying. And it just knocks you down into single-digit health. Crits are nice. And Sildra is dying. We end up drifting. Wow, Blue Time Ninja Chemist, that is busted good. Okay, yeah, so you can see that Bartz or Gobez was doing more damage because he's level 5. You can see what difference the level multiplier makes. I don't think I can use this, but I'm gonna go get Flail anyway. Hello, Skeleton. So skeletons drop daggers, useful if you have a knife class start. You can buy daggers in the next town, but they're useful for the boss of this area. Hey Duck, yeah, Fest. Punch Fest. So there's actually a restroom down here, which I didn't know about for the longest time. Alright, let's go. Punch Squad is rolling out. I'm probably not going to be running from many fights because I kind of need monks levels high. I kind of need dancers levels high too. Look, Galif is an old man and he needs a bed. Yeah, no, it's not quite a no 70 run because Dancer is technically a 750 even though it's physical class. But it might as well be. Oh, back attacks. Alright. That's fine. I have so much health. Who cares? I still have the fast forward button. Oh shit. I'm on Remember. You just used a potion. Whoops. Where's that Galif? Damn it. A Dancer can break rods. Didn't you know that? Alright, Galif has potion. That's the problem with fast forward and remember sometimes I end up doing stuff like that. I think it's because Dancer can't break rods, it can't equip rods, but Bard's the same and it's also in a 750. And I think it's because if they did it purely on magic rods, it would be really unbalanced. So they sort of put Bard and Dancer in the 750 category to sort of even things out. It's sort of, it's 750 and no 750, but it's generally magic-y versus not magic-y. And Dancer is just like the exception. Oh man, who's gonna be the Dancer in the end? I haven't actually decided who's gonna be what class in the end yet. I normally do it before the run starts, but I was rushing to get things set up. Dancer is just very good at everyone, really. I think probably Lena Monk, because she'll need the health. And her monk outfit is very solid. Now, I have no magic in this run. It is an all-physical team. Which I really don't think I've ever had before. I never used to do no 750. I think it's because I generally prefer magic to physical. Ah, elixir, nice. I'm gonna need those. I'm definitely gonna need those, so I'm glad to get any early that I can get my hands on. Alright, let's go to sleep. Alright, onwards. Yeah, magic is super strong in this game. Onwards and upwards. Nothing up that way. Go. World map. Generally, I kind of like having a mix of magic or physical, although 750, wow, another back attack. 750 runs are kind of the easy mode of the game, so... Punch everything, guys. I'm definitely gonna wish I'd picked up more potions. I will definitely do so in the next town. Again, I have nothing else to spend my money on. Normally you're spending money on weapons, but with monks, no. Goodness, I don't actually remember how Kick's damage works, because I don't like monks. Monk is my least, I did less damage to that skeleton, so. It's true, it's the most disrespectful, move. But yeah, Monk is my least favorite class in this game. It never used to be. Ooh, another elixir. It didn't used to be. Fiesta has made that so I just don't rate monks highly at all. Really want to boost that up. They are, in my opinion, the worst Fiesta class to get. So, you know, I rolled one first. People generally put monk on the bottom tier, I put it dead last. Alright, go. Slaps everyone. That scene also slows down the GBA quite a bit. Alright, well, I guess I'll try and punch Siren to death before she gets me. Punch, 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 punch. I mean, sure, yeah, you can have a look at my stats, it's fine. Yeah, again, Siren isn't the boss I'm worried about. There's a very specific boss I am, worried I don't like Monk for. Yep, alright, she's become Monoline dead, so her defense is really high now. So you can see we're doing much less damage. Though crits ignore defense, so... Alright, everyone got barehanded. What have I gotten with Monk? I never like using them. I don't actually know what abilities they get. Okay, focus. I actually do want that on everyone. Siren's not a problem on the monk team. Yeah, barehanded just doesn't scale. I have used barehanded to defeat Omega. I'm not even kidding. I had to beat Omega with barehanded. Because barehanded criticals were the only thing I had to get past his defense. That was that Fiesta run. Punch it. HP plus 30% is... It's okay, the problem is it takes up a slot. And you would really rather... Yeah, I destroyed Omega with my bare hands. Yeah, the thing about it, like, it's 30% HP, but you would rather have that slot for any other useful skill. Like, if you have a magic, you want that magic on people. Sing, even just, like, equip weapons, because equip weapons gives you, strength. Does HP plus 30% give you monk strength? I actually don't know. One of the things where some skills do and some skills don't. I can't remember how that works with monk. But yeah, you just... 30% HP is nice, but, you know, if you're at the point where you need 30% HP to survive, you're either up against Ned's, Alchemist, or you don't actually need it. Is it barehanded that gives his strength? I think it is. I absolutely cannot use this item in this run, but I'm getting it anyway. Hello, Frostrot. Okay, so there's a flag here. You do have to talk to people to find out about, like, there are no boats running. There's a guy in the pub you talk to, and he's not there if you don't do this first. I can get chakra, I can get free heals, sure. Yeah, monk isn't that strong, yeah. Wait, I should probably buy my defensive items first before I just go ham on the potions. Nice. What monks have tons of base of is stamina, which is why they have such high HP totals. 4 of those. It. So yeah, you can buy daggers here, upgrade sword. But... Alright, let's buy lots of potions. And some antidotes for no reason. Absolutely no reason for that. I have 7 tents, I'm fine on tents. How many? 6. Okay, that'll have to do. Don't think I need any of these yet, but... yeah. Alright, into the pub. Oh, piano flex. Oh, right, I get some money in here. Quartz is so good at piano. Some money. I could just fill up with 99 potions. Yeah, so this guy isn't here if you don't find the other flag first. He's like, there's a dragon up on North Mountains. That's our next destination. We're gonna ride to waltz. The FF5 music is so ingrained in my head, but I still really love it. Yeah, I'll go fill up a poke. They're my only method of healing, ever. So I might as well just get used to stocking 99 of them now. Alright, onwards. Yeah, I've thought about the audio mod, but honestly, the GBA music doesn't bother me. I love the music for this game. I have heard it so often, yet I never get tired of it. But yes, there's an audio mod that puts in the better version of the music that I don't have attached to this. I use my powers only for getting jobs earlier than I should. Ah, nice. Phoenix down. Yeah, I never played the SNES version because I never had a SNES. I don't know if the SNES version came out in Europe. So my first experience was the PlayStation 1 version of the game. I don't know what version of the music that has. Basically, my first version was the PS1, and then I've always played on the GBA since I got that version of it. Yeah, Monk is definitely getting an emulator. Yeah, fair enough. That's what I'm doing. My cart actually has a dead battery, so it wipes the saves every few days. So I actually can't play it on cart anymore. I'm not sure whether I should be kicking or not. I never know, like, kick never feels that good. Dodge the flowers. Again, I have to look up what kick's damage formula is. Miss the bird. Oh, counter-strike the bird. Alright. Yeah, there are a couple of very specific bosses in World 1, which is why I do not like Monk starts. Everyone's like, World 1 is easy, and I'm like, nah, I disagree. Monk can make some parts of World 1 a lot harder. We're not quite at one of those parts yet. We have another boss who'll be pretty easy with Monk incoming. Go ahead and just 10 up. So I've had to, when I had the Bard start, I think I had to grind up to like level 12 here to get past it. Because of the way the damage formula works, it's like there's an M value which goes up at certain levels for certain characters. So I needed that to get over a damage hump. Oh no! Poisoned! One of many times Lena is gonna get poisoned in this game. Oi. And show a focus. I don't think it matters in this fight. Yeah, they wait for a little bit and then they punch for double damage. Which got me over the threshold for Forza coming out. If you kill her before she gets her... Yeah, I just didn't manage to kill her. If you kill her, before she gets her turn, you can, skip Forza entirely in this fight. Lena does get poisoned an awful lot. There he goes. Power Drink and a Whip, neither of which we can use. Alright, to the top of the mountain. Hello, dragon. There's Lena, poisons herself again. It's fine. Kiryu, saved her. She probably should have bought less than 99 potions because of something I'm about to do. Don't worry about it. So it's at this point that I like to, yeah, come back here. Do a couple of things. You know, we need to go check on that water crystal, but it's unnecessary. We're gonna go back to Tycoon instead. We gotta raid castles. I'm playing FF5, I have to just raid every single castle I find. See, this is another optional scene. There's a couple more optional scenes in Tycoon that I may or may not do, depending if I feel like it. And the most important thing is there's stuff to find. I always remember to come back to this castle, because there's just too much good shit in this castle for me to give up. Phoenix Downs, elixirs, other healing items. You can come back here anytime. Not a problem. This is just when I come back now. Over here we got some... I think I missed another set of items. I have to go back into the main cottage. It's fine. 2 cottages in here. Very, very hidden path there. True, anytime you're not interrupted. Before World... Oh, right, I go through the throne room. That's where I go. Before you go to World 2, you can come back. After that, you're done. This door. The other door is Lena's room. It doesn't have anything in it. This room does, though. Like, free elixirs and free Phoenix Downs are just too good to pass up. I'm also gonna get a bunch of other items that I can't use in this run. It's fine now. I can sell them. Get money. There are actually quite a lot of missables in FF5. Like, missable spells, missable items, missable places. Yeah? So he's giving us a healing staff. It doesn't say it, but there's a healing staff in our inventory now. Get a diamond bell, a shuriken. We actually can use a shuriken. We cannot use the Ashura though. Go ahead and sort that. And time to leave. The healing staff is, it's occasionally useful in a fiesta. Say you have... I've done it when I've only had, like, a time mage, and so my only healing was potions or whacking myself with a healing staff, but Yeah, I quite often forget I have the healing staff equipped and attack an enemy with it. Yeah, I also accidentally heal my enemies a lot. I'm just gonna head and punch everything to death on the way through the cave. You can also do this until the end of World 1, so you don't have to come back now. You can actually come back when you have a way to bypass a bit of this cave, but it's most useful to do it around a while. You can also do it when you have the boat, because you can drive the boat and land on that beach and walk up, but I don't like doing that. I like doing it when I have the dragon, so I can do Tycoon at the same time. This guy's about to give me 8 potions that I don't have room for. It's fine. Let's switch to open this door. You can see you get a little bit of gil, a few items. These are most useful the earlier you can get them. But the boat is such a faff, I don't bother with it. It's still very useful at this point in the game. So Boko came in to try and find us and got hurt. Alright. That's all in this cave for now. Out we go. Yeah, the thing about the healing staff, healing when you attack with it, is that, yeah, you will just attack your enemies and heal them up. And if you have white or red, you don't need the healing staff. It really is just for, like, time. If you have time and no healing magic, essentially. I suppose if you only had Oracle as well. Although, you're not supposed to have Oracle at this point in the game. It's just Mr. Dragon here can't go over mountains. He's stopped by these. He can't fly over them. They're too tall. Alright, here we are at Waltz. I'm gonna go into the castle first before I go into the town. I am gonna do shenanigans. Yeah, mountain's too pointy. Don't like. Alright, here for shenanigans. So there's an enemy in here called the Jackanapes, and he is a gigantic pain in the butt. So the Game Boy Advance version has quick save, which resets the encounter rate. Because the more steps you take, the more the encounter rate goes up. Quick save resets that, so you can use it to stop yourself from getting encounters that you want to avoid. I actually, for the first time, did this legit when I had Thief. Oh, there he is. So there he is. He's very difficult to run away from. So I'm just going to load this. Quick save here. If I was playing on the GBA, I'd be quick saving a lot more aggressively, but I can save state. So. It's very powerful. You cannot kill it at this point. There are ways to kill it. With very specific moves that you probably don't have in a Fiesta for a start. And almost certainly not at this point. Oh, right at the end! So close. Yeah, he's just like so hard to run away from. So yeah, quick save also has some other shenanigans attached to it that probably won't use in this run, but I have in the past. Brave low lives, you say. So yeah, he has a little switch that lets you out here. This is actually a way to get back in the castle. Nothing out there. There's the basement. Do not let this guy out. There is no benefit to letting this guy out of his cell. And the other exit leads to this one here, leads to where Shiva lives. I tend not to fight Shiva until I'm a little bit later in the game, so I always have to backtrack for her. Alright, another storehouse, robbing another castle. So if you're on the GBA version, the Elven Mantle, which I'm gonna on. The Elven Mantle is just one of the best accessories in the game, especially at this point in the game, because it just... Occasionally you just dodge a physical attack. I can't remember what the percentage, it's quite high though, I'd have to look it up, get the actual one, but... It is a very good bit of gear. And it is well worth doing shenanigans for. It is especially useful for a boss coming up. Alright, so the water crystal's in a bit of trouble, and meteorite lands. As soon as you go into another room, the music changes back. Which I always found quite funny. No, everything's going wrong, but only in that room. Alright, so now I'm gonna waltz. There's only one item to find in the town. I also don't believe there's a piano in here. Some magic to buy, but I don't care. Alright, I can buy some new clips. Okay, so I took a very short flight into town. Yeah, there's no piano in Waltz, because there's no pub. I can't buy anything. Can buy axe, though. Magic shop's over here. Do I want to buy any item? Yeah, might as well. Just continue some sprees. Buying those now because I always forget to buy them later. Yeah, I'm coming up to the boss that I do not like with monks. I really do not like fighting this boss with monks at all. I need to rest, actually. Okay. We're gonna ignore this meteorite for now. Pop in here. Yeah, there's a gorilla in town, yeah. You can also find gorilla on the map, by the way. If you're on the beach, you can fight them and then just sort of run away after a turn or two, because they are peaceful. Like, you can punch them and they just sort of run away. Hup, hup, hup. Yeah, gorilla, friend to all. Yes. I need to use the tent. Quick save resets where you save. It normally remembers that, but not if you've quick saved, so I always forget. And nearly always save over the wrong file. Onwards. Punch some toads. I know, the toad punched back. The middle one there is a track, it doesn't lead anywhere. silver armlet. Okay, so I looked up, an Elven Mantle is a flat 33% chance to, like, just whiff a physical attack. So a third of the time when an enemy physically attacks you, it will do no damage. The Elven Mantle is really good. How do so? They are very creepy. They're very dead, though. Alright. Everyone's level 9. Use my many of potions here. Pop up. Alright, this is one of the fights that kind of sucks no matter what class you have. I think the only class that doesn't hate this fight is Blue Mage. And Samurai, of course, because Samurai can just guild toss him to death, but... Thing. He isn't doing it quite yet, but when he gets to a certain amount of HP, he will start countering me. And counter is very annoying. Focus is useful in this fight, it's still really annoying. This fight is still really annoying, especially with a monk. Because he does more counters. Because monks punch twice, so he does more counters back. What I really should do is have everyone in the back, except one puncher. Go ahead and do that. And it'll be Bart, because he has the Elven Mantle. Whoops, should have focused. That was my mistake there. No, I don't like Monk in this fight. I don't like Monk in this fight. Monk is garbage in this fight. You don't have the healing to get past all his counters. I really don't want to use... You don't get high potions in World 1. I really don't want to use this one this early. I will if I have to, but I really don't want to. You can also see that Rush inflicts sap, which drains my health over time. Counter is very useful in this fight, admittedly, because when he punches me, I will punch him back. So you can have the safer strat of just waiting for him to kill himself on you, but... You see, he's double countering me because I did two hits to him. Monk doing 2 hits makes this fight suck ass. And it's not the only boss that counters based on how many hits you do. So it's not the only boss where Monk will end up eating a double counter in the face. And it sucks. Oh, thank God he's dead. Alright. Get another high potion off of him. And the water crystal breaks, so I'll be able to use my second job. And this one I have to actually go and pick up the shards. And you can't get that last one. You can look at it in vain all you like. You cannot get this crystal yet. Not for a very long time, in fact. Well, we drowned. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So Sildra is still alive and saved us. That's nice of her. But she used the Lazarus strike to do it. So bye Sildra. You're too cool. Yeah, we're upgrading from punching to stabbing. Alright. So my second job is... I've just gotta double check, but it is ninja, I'm pretty sure. Let me just, Yep, water job is ninja. Alright, who do I want to be ninja and how many? So in the Fiesta, once you unlock a new job, you have to use at least one of each, but you can use any combination, so... I have to figure out how many I want. I usually do this by looking at how many job points I've gotten, so... If you excuse me for a second, I will chat while I also figure out that. Anyway, so I'm just one of those people that likes to, try and balance it out. Because jobs all need different levels of, ability points. So often I'll end up having a job that only needs like 170. Yeah, Butts his name, there you go. I have a theme. My second run, he was named Garland. Yeah, I tend to make a spreadsheet. I haven't made yet, so I'm making it on the fly now. Where I keep a tally of how many points are in every job and how many I need for every job. So that I can switch as, like, to try and keep jobs as even as possible for my own... just sort of head, really. I don't like to waste ability points if I can get, you know... If I can make sure the jobs are relatively equal, what I'm gonna do is swap these guys. I tend to have Faris listed third, so I often confuse myself if I have Galuf above Faris. Okay. So Ninja is definitely a good class. Ninja is very versatile and also has dual wield, and dual wield is really, really, really good. You also have things like throw, so they throw scrolls, and shurikens, which I have. I have a shuriken, yeah. I don't have any scrolls yet, but scrolls will be very useful in this run, for sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna go... I think I'll go 2 and 2. Since I want Lana to end up as a monk, I'm probably gonna change her from monk now. I do like her ninja outfit too, so... I could give her bare armed. Your skulls are like diet rods for sure. I guess focus better than that. Yeah, ninjas use knives and certain swords. Like ninja swords. So we're definitely gonna have to buy some swords. Okay. Faris or Galuf is the other ninja. I think I'm gonna keep him as a monk for now. Let's have the ladies be ninjas. He's unarmed at the minute because I have no knives. You can see how much more health monks have compared to ninjas. So let's go ahead and outfit our ninjas. Galuf's ninja outfit is, it's just definitely something. Go ahead and stay at the inn. Alright. Let's buy some knives. That's the thing about ninja at the minute, is I don't really have good knives. If you have thief, you can get better knives from the wyverns in the tower, at least before it sinks, which are very useful. But otherwise, you're kind of left to the whims of fate. So you see my monks are stronger. But we'll see how much damage that does. Alright, any armor to buy. Oh, did I forget to equip? Oh, that was dumb! I forgot to equip my chem- That would have made Garula a little bit easier if I'd equipped my new armor. Duh. Sometimes when you're in a rush, you do stupid shit. By the way, the Elven Mantle will always come off when you optimize, so you always have to put it back on. Optimize kind of just looks at raw defense and doesn't look at anything else, so... Kind of do have to be careful using the optimize button. Do I want to buy more potions again? Just stock up fully. Alright, let's go to the next part of the game with my new murder squad. I'm probably going to break for lunch when I hit about the 2-hour mark. That's about 40 minutes time, probably? Yeah, about half one sounds good. So I'll probably stop, have some lunch, and then continue onwards. Who am I? Says Galuf. I don't know. Alright, now it's time for a combo of stabbing and punching enemies to death. Still just hitting that A button. I looked at ninjas' other ability. Yeah, so yeah, ninjas can throw. So they can throw weapons at the enemy. It uses up the weapon, it's occasionally useful. You're not really going to use it in a random fight, but against some bosses, and there will be some items we get with throw that will be useful. But for now, we are just going to knife our way to victory. Because our monks are probably going to be more of our powerhouses at the minute. That will change. Oh dear, that hurt. That will change eventually. And ninjas will become a lot more powerful than monks. Damn, these titles are chufty. Stick to the forests. The enemies in the forests are a lot easier than the ones outside of them. I will probably off-stream do a little bit of knack farming for some money, some experience, and some ability points. They're really good for money. I don't need money currently. I will need money though. I will need money in World 1, so let's focus 2 with Ninja. So it's good to get it out of the way off stream when I can. Alright, not too much. Punch it, Galuf! Alright, knifed him. Levels are good. I mean, it might be an idea. I think I will get some better knives in this town, but barehanded on these ninjas isn't a bad thing to consider at this point in the game. Barehanded is still pretty powerful early on. Because again, weapon strength is really low, and barehanded's multiplier is pretty high. That will flip. Right, stick to the forests. Admittedly, I'm gonna have a decision here, and I'm not sure. It's sort of a very minor decision, admittedly. But it is a decision. And it's when you reach Karnak, you can go in and you can buy one thing real cheap before they throw you in jail. And if you have a sword-wielding class, sword is the way to go because it's the most expensive item here. For this lot, I don't think the knife is very dear. Armor might be, like, the dearest thing this lot can use. Grab a silver plate. This guy's like, we came out of the meteor, he's gonna throw us in jail. Do a loop. Come on. Oh yeah, I know you wanna. Come on. There we go. So he nearly blows my face off, it's fine. So he used a bomb and he ended up going into another person's cell instead of escaping, which is kind of silly of him, really. This is the Sid of the game, hello. Alright, so they're telling us that the fire crystal is kind of going out of control. Third crystal, because we're doing a bang-up job of protecting these crystals. So you can't get any items in Karnak Castle yet. They're all protected by fire. You just leave. There's nothing to do here yet. You can talk to some people if you want, but yeah, there's nothing to do. There's a werewolf who came out with a meteor, and that's why they captured us. And they scare him off. That's the fire ship. I'll be back there in a second. Okay, you see everything's dearer now. So that's 600. What if the knife's dear? No, knife was cheaper. I was correct. The dearest thing I could buy was silver plate, and I don't have enough to buy all of them. It's fine. Alright, well, I'm gonna kill some wolves. I hope you guys are excited to see some wolves die. Say we've got some mithril knives, and they're a lot better than daggers, so... You actually can't see what a monk's strength is. barehanded, which is something I would really like to see. Kind of just have to guess. There is a piano to flex at, though. Let's do it. Look, he's getting so good! You never order anything at the pub. There isn't much in the way of items here. I think there's one item you can get. Again, it's blocked by fire at the minute. I don't think, do I need to heal? Yeah. I have just enough money to heal up. He's a very good student. You know, he just plays the piano a few times and he masters it. Alright, let's go kill some wolves. Okay, you see my ninjas are doing a lot more damage. Hello, back attack. They're doing more damage than my monks now with the mithril knives. If I get enough levels in my monk, that will slowly flip around again. You know, it's always sort of an, is my monk gonna do more damage than someone with 2 knives? And, an open question. They do get crits. Monk crits are one of the few ways in the game to critical hit. Alright, I do want some levels, because the boss of the fire ship is likely going to be painful with this crew. Dual-wielding ninjas and dual-punching monks. Yeah, definitely it's gonna be a bit of a pain point. Let's get everyone kitted out. You see, even though it hurt me when I came into the silver plate, I did actually buy one. And that's why you should determine if what the most expensive thing you can use is. And go ahead and buy it. Okay, I'm gonna go buy some items for this dungeon as well. I mean, you can see at like 300 health, potions are almost immediately obsolete healing. Just not good enough. And you don't get access to high potions until World 2. So there are definitely some fun times where you just cannot keep up with damage output. I want some of these. Wait, all I need to find Phoenix Down. I kind of want to avoid buying Phoenix Downs for as long as possible because they cost so much. How's everyone doing? Oh, what did Monk get? What did everyone get as their next one? Ah, Chakra. So that's the, heals themselves and cures poison and darkness move, which is fine. Ninja Smoke is definitely useful if you're running away, because it is just a flea. That's it. It's a useful skill, probably not at this point in the game, but will be useful. Alright. Well, this is what save states are for. Let's roll. If I have to grind, I can just do it in the ship. Alright, let's see if I can get past Karnak Castle in the next half hour. Down, down, down. We're now in the fire ship. Oh, there's a useful feature I haven't showed off yet, but if you go into your inventory and double X, it tells you what classes can equip certain things, so I cannot equip Mithril Glove yet, anyway. Again, it's just gonna be hold down A, and everything dies, so... I love having Ninja at this point in the game. You're not supposed to have Ninja, it's a Fire Crystal job. But Ninja is a very solid class. I was very happy when I drew it second. I was really hoping my Earth Crystal job would be something other than Dragoon, but... that's just life. Have an elixir. I said I definitely want to stockpile elixirs. It's going to save me some elixir grinding right at the end of the game. So anything I get now is useful for me. It's also useful if I am really struggling with the the upcoming fight. I can use them as emergency heals. I don't want to because they're elixirs, but I honestly don't need the MP healing of the elixir, so it's not quite as bad to use them all now. But as I said, I will be wanting them much later in the game, so if I can save them now, it's good. Nothing too scary in here at the minute. Grab some more items. It's just sort of randomly at the end of the fight, 2 mortar traps can drop down, and they have self-destruct. You can learn if you're a blue mage. They only self-destruct if you hit them with a thunder attack and don't kill them, I think. They definitely only self-destruct under certain circumstances. So they're not that scary. You see, if I kill an enemy and I've had a second character attack them, they'll attack a sort of random enemy next. Alright, down we go. I know which order to jump down all these pipes in. I probably shouldn't do all of them because I only kinda need one of the items. This one. But I'll probably drop down both anyway. So I think... yeah, can ninjas? Yes, okay, good. So everyone can, like, equip, in this crew anyway, the green beret. It's a nice bit of gear. You can buy it later on in World 1, but it is a bit later on in World 1. So it's a nice upgrade to have. Alright, back up to the room. We're going down this pipe. This will get us the Thieves' Gloves, which aren't going to be that useful for me, but might as well grab them. They're here. Alright, now we want to go down the actual pipe. This is progress. Pipe number 2. Ah, I am going to get something here that'll be very useful. Moonring Blade, because I believe ninjas can equip that. And indeed. So the Moonring Blade has full damage from the back row. So it's a very useful item. Alright, level 12. You can... Let's see if I can beat Liquid Flame at level 12. It's a little bit low leveled for me doing this, but well, I suppose I'm normally like level 12. So yeah, Moonring Blade, very good bit of gear. That over. So Liquid Flame is another one of those bosses that counters you. And double counters you if you hit them twice. He's awful. He also is god, Liquid Flame is definitely like a real step up in difficulty if you don't have certain things that make him a lot easier. A magic class, So I'm thinking how best to take him on. I have a shuriken to throw. I have some good weapons potentially to throw. That might be the way to do it. Well, I guess we go in and pray. Alright, let's die horribly. That's what everyone's here to see with this team, me dying horribly. Alright, the queen is, Liquid Flame is definitely in the, stop that. I've had Berserkers against Liquid Flame. Berserkers are really bad against Liquid Flame. He has 3,000 health, he counters you. He is just a gigantic butt face. I'm at probably the hardest boss of the run for me. Definitely the hardest boss of the run, at least, the main game run. I was like, why is Shuriken blocked out? It's like, right, it's under throw, not, item. Whoops. Okay, so Shuriken does 800 damage. What does that Ashura do? 750. Alright. Well, I missed, so that wasn't great. I'm getting there, I'm halfway there. Fling out a Phoenix down. I'll throw Galuf, I should throw Galuf. Alright, oh god, I wish I should have bought like an axe or like a long. I should have bought like a bunch of swords to throw at him. That might actually have worked. Let's see what focus. Oh, I should have done that with her. She's got better equipment. I wonder what focus daggers will do to this guy. Should have done it with her because she has the Moonring Blade, which is stronger. But I actually don't know if focus works on like normal attacks. It didn't really seem to against the turtles, but I am so freaking close. Hey! Woo! Only one Phoenix Town needed! Alright, Ninja! Ninja's a fucking savior. I kinda wish I'd gotten the part that drops a fire scroll. I'm not sure I'm willing to redo that fight to get it. The fire scroll would definitely be handy later on, admittedly, because there's gonna be another boss that's very difficult. What bit is it that drops the scroll? I actually look that up. I'm doing it now, because, I'm about to get to a time segment. Yeah, beggars and choosers, for sure. I think it's a human? Yeah, which one version is that? I wish this bestiary told me. It's just like first, second, and third. It's like, what form is that? That's dumb. I think it's the human version of it. Alright, onwards though. Yeah, the best Serene needs the fucking hand one marker. I don't know why it's just like form 1, 2, and 3. It's like, no, it should be hand, human, whirlwind. Alright, so the werewolf was actually a good guy. He knows Galuf. He was trying to stop the crystal being destroyed, but we're not very good at our jobs, and the crystal's blowing up. We don't get the jobs yet, though. We are going to be dunked into Karnak, and we're going to have to get out of here in a time limit. We're gonna nip back here. I want that. I'm not gonna bother saving because I have save states. So now all the chests are available. I think with this team I should be able to get them all. We'll see if I end up passing some up. I don't have to get them all, but there are ones I definitely do want. Especially with Dancer incoming. Another reason I like to know in advance what group I'm getting, because there are some chests that you can skip if you don't have certain jobs. And ones that you really shouldn't if you're going to get them. Alright, so I'm definitely going to take a break for lunch and some stuff after escaping Karnak here. I normally try to get all the chests. Yeah, I know, I've done the castle run so many times. I normally try and get all the chests. But there are some teams where you just can't. Like, you just legitimately just cannot do enough damage in a fast enough time to get all the chests, and you kind of have to pick which ones you want. This team is plenty strong enough, and plenty fast enough too. I think I really struggled with Summoner, because Summoner's attacks take so long. Oh, so I got a Shuriken there, nice. Nothing in that room. But there is plenty stuff up here. Nothing in the throne room. But yeah, there's definitely some stuff I am, that ribbon I got, that, because I have Dancer, if you have Dancer, you want that ribbon. If you have Freelancer, you want that ribbon. So there's a couple of other items in here that I definitely am getting with this crew. Gigas are very annoying because they counter your attacks. They're not very strong, but that counter takes time. I'm not going to use fast forward too much because it's a bit scary when I'm in a time limit. But it's useful when moves are happening. So this is one of the other items I want. Second Elven Mantle. There are limited numbers of Elven Mantles in the game, and you definitely want to pick up as many of them as you can find. Like, a flat 33% no damage is just incredible. A lot of these chests are elixirs, which I want every single one. You do want to find these guys rather than Gigas in chests because they're easier fights and they don't counter, so they take less time. You know, you get what you're given. Yeah, we're gonna be getting another item which, yeah, will make the Elven Mantle even better. That is also in here, so cross this way. Yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of time. I'm not worried. I'm probably gonna go heal up after this fight, though. So anything with items in it is trapped. Money chests are not trapped, I believe. Alright, goodbye. This place is also a major source of levels and ability points. I often come out of the fire ship at level 12 and come out of Karnak at like level 15. Kill. Alright, onwards to the other thing I really want in here. Down this hall, up through here. And this is honestly the chest you don't want. The Gigas with these two is definitely hardest one. You can also find random encounters, by the way. I haven't found one yet, but there are random encounters. Anyway, this is the main gauche. It is a dagger that sometimes blocks attacks. It's super strong. I think I'm gonna put them between the two of them. So yeah, Elven Mantle plus main gauche is just like, yep. Try to damage me. There we go, random encounter just for the wolf. You want to make sure you have a couple of minutes before leaving this castle. You don't want to run, you don't want to be like, oh, I have 30 seconds left, I can leave. Because there is a boss at the end of the castle, and you do not want to run out of time during him. Lightning Scroll's good. Do like a free Lightning Scroll. Sooner you want to get if you have a white mage. It is, of course, it is buyable later on, but you get it for free and you get it early. So Asuna is just really good. Yeah, this is Iron Claw, so yes, he's a little mini boss. He's not all that dangerous. Yeah, punch him to death. But you don't want to be, like, running out of time and then, end up, dying here. So this is where we get our first set of fire jobs. This isn't all of them. There's a couple more we get later. I did get Ninja there. But I don't need Ninja. My fire job is Dancer. And, you know, I kind of have to... I have to do it. Where's Dancer? There he is. I have to do it. And yeah, the fire job, Dancer, and I have to have Galuf as my first Dancer. It's a lot. Ooh, so he has counter. Which is nice. I wonder if I want that. Probably. Of all those moves, I like that the best. I'm gonna give him the main gauche because, Dancer is extremely flimsy. Dancer has the lowest stamina in the game. They have the lowest health in the game. And they're physical units, so you want them in the front row. So, Galuf Dancer is definitely fragile. I want him with the main ghost and the Elven Mantle, for sure. Oh, the other thing I want on him. Did it equip it on him? Yes, it did. So, Dancers can equip ribbons. Ribbon is not only, like, blocks most, well, it's most, it's not all stats elements, but most of them. It is also just a super good bit of gear. Like, look at the stats of that compared to, like, the hat I bought in this town. The ribbon is a super good bit of gear. You want it from Karnak. You have a Dancer, you should get that chest. If you might get a Dancer, you should get that chest. It is one of the best headgear in the game, and you get it this early on, but it's completely missable. Anyway, so I'm gonna end up, I'm gonna just, rest at the inn. I'm going to, it's been not quite 2 hours, but that's a pretty good stopping place, for me to go and have lunch. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just pop outside. I'm gonna stop the Fiesta stream for now. I'm gonna have lunch. I'm gonna have a little bit of a break. And then probably return with some more Fiesta this afternoon. For a couple of hours. I've been itching to play this, since I haven't played it since Friday after I completed my second run. I went to stream it, and then we were moving, so I couldn't really stream it while we were moving the last 3 days. But definitely wanna have a time. I'm not sure what I'm doing for lunch. We do have food in. Probably about 2:30 or 3 o'clock. I do want like an hour break. I'm gonna show this to Sid is on the ship. He's very depressed. He ends up going to the pub. But yeah, I would say 2:30 at the earliest. Probably 3. I've got some stuff to do. We still have a bunch of unpacking and everything, and I have to get lunch and do some stuff. Yeah, he is super depressed. He's now in the pub. So yeah, I will see you guys later this afternoon. I hope you had fun watching me punch a lot of things. And yeah, I'll be back later. Bye everyone.